Welcome to I Learned a Thing in the Bathroom from Dollar Shave Club, where we explain something very complicated in mere minutes to occupy your brain while you shave. In this edition, we'll be answering the question, what are human beings supposed to look like? As explained by someone who sounds smart because he's British.
If you've ever spent more than 20 minutes inside a gym, you'll have noticed the wide variety of body shapes on display. From hulking bench presses with pectorals like car doors to spectrally thin treadmill pounders. But what you're unlikely to have seen is a human specimen in its, quote, natural state. That is, a body truly representative of our species before the epoch-making advances of agriculture, technology, sedentary lifestyles, and triple chocolate cheesecake bent us all out of shape. So, what are we supposed to look like in our natural state?
I'm going to guess hairier?
Well, yes. But you'd be surprised how little difference there is between our bodies and those of our ancestors from, say, 10,000 years ago. In his 2013 book, The Story of the Human Body, Harvard paleoanthropologist Daniel Lieberman notes that we modern humans mature faster, have smaller teeth and shorter jaws, and have thinner bones and flatter feet. But overall, he writes, if you were to raise a Cro-Magnon girl from the late Stone Age in a modern household, she would still be a typical modern human girl, except for some modest biological differences, probably mostly in her immune system and her metabolism.
So we basically still look like cavemen then?
Sadly, no. Our basic structure is relatively unchanged, but our build, in most cases, is radically different due to how utterly different our lifestyles are. Look, for example, at the Hasda, a modern-day hunter-gatherer tribe in Tanzania, somewhat comparable with these early ancestors. An average male tribe member weighs just 112 pounds, compared to the 196 of the average American man. These are people who walk an average of 9.3 miles every day, climb trees, dig tubers, and essentially live an extremely physically demanding lifestyle, all on a very low-sugar diet.
So, cavemen were in pretty good shape then.
According to Lieberman, these Stone Age people were, quote, essentially professional athletes. So hard as it may be to believe, especially considering that the word caveman is rarely used as a compliment, the closest thing to a human body in its so-called natural state may actually be at the Olympics.
We should all immediately get on the paleo diet, right?
Absolutely not. This is a controversial fad diet that's been around since the 70s. You'll also just make yourself miserable trying to give up sugar completely. We're biologically programmed to eat as much sugary food as possible, due to how scarce it was back when we were still foraging for food. Instead, consider getting some more exercise. Like, a lot more. It's the only way you'll even get close.
I think I'm just going to grow a giant beard, change my name to Throg, and call it a day.
Tune in next time for more I Learned a Thing in the Bathroom. And in the meantime, head to dollarshaveclub.com for more podcasts and a big old pile of grooming products.